Hey guys, this is Kyle. Well, I decided I can make my own next pasta dishes for every Italian dinner. I already preheat my oven for 450 degrees Fahrenheit. Make sure the oven will be nice and hot. And I take 9 by 13 inch baking pan that I just line 2 sheets of aluminum foil to overlap it. And I spray it with non-stick cooking spray with olive oil. I'm going to start with 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil into a non-stick skillet over high heat to get the oil very nice and hot. I just pick up the pan, just give that a swirl all the way around. So once the oil might be almost hot, I like to put 4 cloves that I already peeled and minced garlic. You just want to saute that. Now I already peeled and finely chopped 1 medium white or yellow onion. Just want to saute the garlic and the onions just to get about 7 minutes or so. Just moving all the way the garlic and the onions around to get nice and softened. Now once the garlic and the onions has been sauteed for after 7 minutes, I'm going to plop 1 pound of lean ground beef. You can try one 70% or 80%, doesn't really matter. We're going to brown this because no longer tastes after sauteing the garlic and the onions. I'm using beef blanc steak, has been already cut into just the smaller pieces. If you want ground beef, you can go ahead and just pop it in also. You can try any meat combination, which is the lamb, the pork, even the veal. Or you can try one for the sausage, which is the sweet or mild Italian sausage. I'm going to put these herbs that I have. A half teaspoon of dried basil, half teaspoons of dried tarragon, 3/4 teaspoons of dried parsley, and only for 1 teaspoon of Italian seasoning. And to smell your herbs nice and fragrant. I'm just going to sprinkle 1 teaspoon of kosher salt and just about 3/4 teaspoons of ground black pepper. Tossing that. While the water is getting ready to boil, I'm cooking the pasta. I have the water just boiled up. I put it on about high. I'm just going to salt the water, kosher salt. I'm going to use 16 ounces of uncooked spaghetti. And just want to cook it uncovered. Has to be al dente before we're going to put it in the oven. I'm going to make the one for the spaghetti and meatball casserole. I'm going to go on here for about like 10 minutes. I'm back with the beef with the garlic and the onion that I'm watching very carefully while I keep tossing all the way. We're going to add this jar of pasta sauce. I'm going to use the Prego low sodium traditional pasta sauce that has 25% lower sodium than Prego traditional. Like this one, I'm going to try with the 23.5 ounces. 1 pound, which is about like 7.5 ounces, 666 grams. Put this whole jar right in. And yes, I just lowered the flame after the beef, the garlic, and the onions has been sauteed over. Just want to keep stirring all the way with the pasta sauce. I'm going to try with this with a half a cup of beef broth. You can use vegetable broth, chicken broth, whatever kind of broth. Just keep stirring around while I wait for pasta to cook. I'm going to reserve this for the pasta water while I'm watching the pasta that needs to cook al dente. Alright, I reserve only 1 cup of pasta water. I'm going to use one for the empty jar for wasting it. After I just poured this jar of the pasta sauce, we'll just give them a swirl. While it's still hot. And then pour it right into here. And just gonna keep stirring. You can see the sauce has been just a little simmer that I've been turning to low heat. After it's about high heat that I've been reduced. And the pasta is just almost ready, then we're going to toss it in. The sauce is just perfect, and we're going to add this pasta. Don't forget to drain well. I'm going to remove the spoon and transfer it to the tongs. Almost looks like it needs a bigger pan. And just gonna toss it with the tongs. Just coat it around inside with the pasta. I'm gonna do that slowly, but not too fast. I just finished coating those pasta inside with the meat sauce. I decided I can put those pan onto the cookie sheet, that way just from splurging in this case. And this pan might be so heavy, I'm going to use these tongs to pick it up, put it onto the prepared pan. I'm going to layer it first with the sauce. Right, I just pick it up with the skillet, just pulling the rest of those pasta with the sauce. I'm going to get that out here with the wooden spoon, because we don't want to waste from the skillet. Make sure it's even layered, just about that. And spread that over. And now we're going to grow some with meatballs. I'm using frozen meatballs, has been thawed. Try with the Italian style meatballs, in a size. And it says about 26 ounces. I'm going to see how many meatballs are they. Just gently pushing the meatballs one by one on top of the pasta. So that's 15. Right, just counted about like 26 meatballs. That it has only 26 ounce, 0.26 ounce. I'm almost pushing the meatballs into fit right into, and it's only 1 ounce, 26 ounce. I like to try with some freshly grated Parmesan cheese. I'm gonna guess about a 4 cup. I'm just going to sprinkle with some shredded mozzarella cheese. I have finally shredded. I'm gonna see how many the mozzarella goes on top of that with the Parmesan and the meatballs. I have only 8 ounce package. Sprinkle right over here with the meatballs and the pasta. Right, there we go. That's about only 8 ounces. We're gonna pop this in the oven. Has been already preheated for 450 degrees Fahrenheit. We're gonna bake these for about like 20, 25 or 30 minutes. I'm gonna see how that goes with inside of the oven. I'll come back and I'll show you what it looks. Alright, I just want to guess about 30 minutes at 450 degrees Fahrenheit. I just took it out of the oven and I put it on a wire rack before serving. And this is how it looks like. The meatballs just nice and tender inside. All the cheeses are melted on top. Like we said about the pasta, it has to be baked in the oven for tenderly more. I just want to give you guys just a close-up for those casserole inside with the spaghetti and meatballs. So I like to serve myself that I can sprinkle with some more Parmesan cheese to get some presentation. I just want to give you guys a show you for the meatballs to cut it up. You can see that very nice and tender. After it's just baked in the oven, don't want to get long and pink, but hopefully this is going to be great. And I'm telling you, I love gonna have with spaghetti and meatballs. And here you go, here's the finished spaghetti and meatballs casserole. If you guys are really interested for more recipes, write down comments below. Review always before sharing. Always remember to smash that like button. As always, bon appetito. Did you enjoy this video? Let us know in the comments what you think about this. Check out these other recipes from In the Kitchen with Worldwide Campus on this playlist. Then be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified for our latest videos.